A man suspected of serial arson in Portland now in jail after a series of recent arsons that damaged businesses, vehicles, and other property around the city.
Okay, we found out that he was let out of jail just hours after he was booked early this morning, then rearrested after setting several more fires. Let's bring in Lisa Balick, who is looking into this. She joins us live from downtown Portland. It certainly raises a lot of questions, Lisa.
Yeah, and if you're wondering how this could happen, well, so were we. I found out it has to do with the risk assessment that he was given at the jail once he was first arrested, and that assessment said he was at low risk of doing this again.
This is what police hope is the last fire in a series of arsons, mostly in North and Northeast Portland over the past several weeks. This car fire at Northeast Failing and North Vancouver Avenue is where Portland police arrested 35-year-old Aubrey Edwards, who lives nearby.
Our detectives had a chance to interview Mr. Edwards, and based on that interview, we believe that Mr. Edwards is responsible for all of the fires dating back to July 20th.
At least 7 fires set back on July 20th in the Irving Park area. A week later, more fires by Northeast MLK and 6th Avenue, torching cars, business property, trailers. Edwards booked into the jail on arson and reckless burning charges early this morning, but released 2 hours later. He then proceeded to set 6 more fires, mostly in garbage cans, according to PPB. Police rearrested him. I wanted to know, why was he back out?
When he was arrested the first time this morning, did officers believe that he was possibly a suspect in those previous arsons?
Sure. He was potentially a suspect, but at the time we didn't have all the information yet, and we were still investigating, so he was booked he was booked into jail on the charges that we mentioned this morning, and then based on criteria that the jail operates on, he was released and then continued to set fires over the course of the next hour or so.
The situation doesn't sit well with the Multnomah County DA, who tells me he was outraged by the release of this individual and the horrible outcome it had for our community. The presiding judge order needs to be reevaluated so we can prevent individuals who engage in such behavior from being released before they see a judge. He's referring to guidelines that are used to decide whether a suspect is held or released. Edwards initially released because second-degree arson is considered a lesser crime. He had little criminal background history and an assessment that he was unlikely to repeat the crime. He's now facing first-degree arson and several other charges, staying locked up.
And Edwards will be in court on Thursday. We'll be covering his appearance. Live in downtown Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.
Thank you, Lisa.